Friday morning, everybody, from Nogales, Arizona. We're a couple miles from the border, sitting at the only truck stop in the area. We got here last night, or yesterday evening, and we're supposed to have a load. Lo and behold, no load. So now we're sitting for another load assignment. Not happy. That's money out of our pockets. So we already called in this morning and fussed at them, but the time zone difference means nobody's up here yet, even though it's already daylight and all. The wind finally settled down. I may go flying in a few minutes, but it's chilly. The desert gets cold overnight. Just had Alizé out. I'm loading up my files right now to edit yesterday's video, since I didn't close it out until a few minutes ago. No, he ain't got nothing for you. Sit down. Thank you. It looks like everybody's starting to wake up, because all of a sudden people are pulling out of parking spaces and filling the fuel island up. Whereas when I was closing this video out, now why in the world did you do that, dude? There's a couple open fuel islands. He pulls in behind somebody else and sort of kind of blocks some of the access here. This place is a mess. It's tight. We were lucky to get a good parking space yesterday evening. Almost didn't get it. We had to loop around to where we could back into it. And right as I finished my loop, here comes this guy in a bobtail, zooming for it. He looked up, saw me, and is like, "Oh, you were heading over here." So he was nice enough not to steal our parking space. There were a couple other spots that were a pain in the butt to get to, or had you tilted wrong. I mentioned it before. Never sleep or never park where your truck is tilted to the driver's side, because that's where the head of the bed is. And it causes gastric reflux and back issues and stuff like that when you're sleeping head down. So anyway, I'm going to edit this up real quick and see where we go from there. Chris trying to get Alizé to talk to her reflection.
Tell her. Tell her. Tell her. Look how pretty. Look at the pretty dog. Look. Tell her. Right there. You see her? Look. Call her. Tell her.
Say hi.
Everybody. Come here, puppy. Tell her. Look at the puppy. Come here, puppy. Up there, look at her.
She's staring right at her reflection. Okay, we're still in Nogales. We're getting loaded. They should be just about done with it. We're going to make a pit stop in Brawley. Then we go to Compton to deliver. From Compton, we go to Guadalupe, California, to pick up, and then to Smyrna, Tennessee.
And he's always going to be there. He's always going to be there.
She always talks real loud on the phone, then mumbles when she talks to you. So that's our status. Should be done any minute. This is my view from the dock. Look at that wind. That's how windy it was yesterday. But at least I got to fly this morning.
Yeah.
17 on the I-10 West. Get a nicer view of Tucson from up on top of this ramp than we usually get. Right down there is Restaurant Depot. We deliver there sometimes. Still gorgeous out today, and still windy as can be. A very cool 79 degrees. Alrighty, we just made a pit stop in Yuma at the Loves to fuel up. Fueled the truck and the reefer. Did not do DEF because I am practically full on DEF. So now we have enough fuel to get into California, do our delivery, do our pickup, and get the heck out of California without having to fuel again.
Turn left on Arizona 280, then turn left.
I'm talking. We're at exit 3, so it's 3 miles plus the get on the highway before we're in California. The scale here in Arizona should be closed. The scale on 8 in California this late at night is usually closed, but we wait earlier. I got plenty of wait room to. I'm gonna
turn.
Got you. Hit the shut up button before it got too carried away. Anyway, got plenty of room to weight wise to add more fuel. So what we have is, in case I didn't mention it, 41,000 pounds of nice fresh mangoes. And the people at the shipper were real nice. They were loading another truck up with watermelons. And they had a couple of totes. They come in these big cardboard totes, like you see at some of the grocery stores. But they had a couple of totes where the tote itself was damaged, but the melons were good. So the guy's out there counting them, going through them. What they usually end up doing with them most of the time is just giving them to the employees, because it's too much of a hassle to send them back across the border. So the guy's out there digging through them and everything. Chris walks up there to talk to him. And she's like, "Boy, those melons look good." And he's like, "Do you want one?" She's like, "Oh, I could sure use a couple of them." And so he gave her one. She was happy with that. So anyway, we got 72 miles to Brawley. That's why I'm going to do my 30-minute. Got to pick up my replacement watch, which was delivered, I believe, Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm going to pick it up, and then we're going to visit, get the half-hour reset in, and then we're on our way to Compton. I don't like Compton. Compton's not a nice place. So we'll see how things go. Not a happy camper. So I'm here at our delivery location, and they're claiming that they can't find the PO purchase order number on their computer. So they got me sitting out on the side of the road where I'm not allowed to be sitting in the first place, on a very busy highway, until such a time as we can get a hold of a broker or somebody to get us a valid number. they've already cost us a full day. This better get fixed rather quickly. So anyway, pray for the best. Usually works.